Prudential Field in Philadelphia.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Returning it, John Ross. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Back to throw. Moore. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Moore got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 7 catches, 69 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's Ward on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Ross on the return. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ward now looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll get it down here to the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Off play action. Ward. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go. That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On second down, McCaffrey looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Going for it with Sanders. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Ward got an open man. It's Harmon. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Jordan complete right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Moore. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position. Their own two in this case. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back to throw again. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. But first down, Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their time as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 45 on second down, Hurts. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive.
Moore. This one left side caught by Collins.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it.
So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
So a big play there, not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. To throw is Ward. Throwing on first down.
7 yards the pickup there. 2nd down and 3.
Back to throw. Ward.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out. Catch.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw. Ward. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Texans.
Christian McCaffrey,
his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it is 28-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. It's caught by Sanders.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Here's Bradley Pena now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time
positive.
we have to leave the booth.
Now Ward to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jordan. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ward. And the ball is knocked out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's Ward to throw on 3rd down.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ward looking to throw on 2nd down.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Ward now on 3rd down.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Ward on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Eagles on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Hurts fumbles it, and the Texans scoop it. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Moore. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Moore. Touchdown. That's caught. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptom?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Moore. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Trying to shake off the... And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The Eagles on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And Sanders has got it complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Here's Bradley Pinion now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, good move. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. So here are the Texans to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Looking to throw. Ward. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
67 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense